Good morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And yes, people, it is raining hard as hell outside, cats and dogs. But like the post office, rain, sleet, or snow, I am here for you. So let's talk about your girl, Ocasio-Cortez, and the new Green Deal. You know what? Every time I hear her speak, back in the day, I still talk to him sometimes, but I had a couple homeboys, they're brothers, named Antonio and Lupe. Antonio y Lupe. What's up, fellas? So, a couple times, sometimes back in the day, I go over their house after school, and they would always be watching, or they would always have like Telemundo or something on TV. And every time I hear Ocasio-Cortez speak, it's in my mind. I always picture one of those Spanish TV shows like on Saturday. And I picture her coming out like on a little tricycle. They're like, welcome, Loco Cortez. She comes out on her little tricycle. Hola, Loco Cortez.
Hola.
Please tell us about your new Green Deal.
Okay. Well, in 10 years, America won't use any fossil fuel and no more airplanes and cows, and we're going to have light rails everywhere. Even that dumbass Miss Swan from Hawaii, that ignorant senator, even she was like, well, how are we supposed to get back and forth to Hawaii with this light rail system? But we're supposed to be off fossil fuels completely in 10 years. That means electric cars and wind power and bubbles and unicorns and candy. Like, what are you talking about, woman? 10 years? Now, I got a question, because a few weeks ago you were doing a talk in front of a crowd of people equally or more stupid than you are. And you said, and I quote, "The world is going to end in 12 years." End quote. So I need to know, Loco Cortez, which one do I go with? Do I go with your, we're on clean energy, clean living, 10 years? Or do I go with we're all going to die in 12? So if everything's all good in 10 years, no more carbon emissions, all that nonsense. So we're going to live like that for 2 years. My bad. For 2 years. We're all good in 10. We live good for 2 years, and then we all die, right? Because the world ends in 12 years. It's like a World War II. Right? Isn't that what you said? So I'm confused, which plan do I go with? So we're just going to do it right for 2 years and then all fucking die. Come on, woman. Even the great Gargoyle Pelosi, as she sits perched atop a skyscraper in some metropolis, even she said, oh, the new green dream or whatever. Even she laughed it off, brushed it off like, get out of here. Like, patted her on the head, get out of here, Junior. Even she was like, man, this is ridiculous. But Loco Cortez wants to provide jobs and housing for everybody, and this is my favorite group of people, those unwilling to work. Not that you're unable. No, you have the ability, you just I don't want to. So you're telling me, under your new Green Deal, if I wake up one morning and say, I don't want it, you're gonna cut me a check? Well, who's cutting these checks, Loco Cortez? Who's paying for it? Oh, that's right. We're supposed to tax the shit out of the billionaires at 70%. Cool. Because they're immoral. Shouldn't have billionaires, right? Like, we've not all dreamed about being a fucking billionaire before, right? So they'll pay for it. But when they leave,
because the billionaires taxed at 70% will say, fuck it. So when they leave, who's going to be cutting these checks for me when I wake up one morning and go, man, I don't want it. Oh, that's right, the taxpayer. So according to her new deal, the government will provide everything. Jobs, housing, food. So if the government is going to provide everything, that means the government has to have everything, right? So of course, people like her, politicians, people in positions of power, will want shit like this because they're going to have even more power if this takes hold. Now, if you listen to the POTUS, when he delivered his SOTUS, he said that we will never be a socialist nation. And I believe it. Get the fuck out of here with that crazy bubblegum utopia daydream bullshit. Now, what lets you know even further that this plan is stupid as hell are all the people backing it. All the Democrat candidates who are running for president in 2020, Kamala, the Ugandan headhunter, Cory Assaulticus Booker, so on and so forth, Gildebrand, which sounds like some bad guy in like an 80s breakdance movie who wants to tear down the community center and put up a mall. Shout out to Electric Boogaloo. They're all saying, yeah, man, this is great. Yeah, New Deal. We need to climate change, and that's serious, and existential threat and all that bullshit. Man, shut up. Because like I've said before, when I did the video of Loco Cortez about that stupid talk she was doing, there's a dude named Dan Pena who lays it out perfectly and says that no motherfucker is going to give you a mortgage on a house knowing that the world's going to end in 12 years. Now, I'm no real estate broker, but usually a mortgage is you're gonna be with it a little longer than 12 years. But this kind of stupid, this is what the people, and not all the people, I see you in the comment section, New Yorkers, but the people of New York put this idiot in office. They put Lil Magic in a position of power, and just the fact that she's even out there saying this stupid shit. When you throw feces against the wall, some of it's gonna stick. There's some dummies out there going, yeah, free shit. Ugh. With their Hot Pocket stains in their mother's basement. Now they talk about how Trump, dog whistle, dog whistle, dog whistle, dog whistle. This is dog whistle shit because there are some dogs, some dumb bitches out there, dumb enough to believe this shit, to vote for this shit. Now, I don't know if it's guilt. No, we're in America, we have so much. We need to share it with everybody. No, everybody does not deserve everything. Now, children and the elderly, I'm down. Let's take care of them. The children can't take care of themselves. The elderly have been taking care of us long enough. They deserve to be taken care of. But if you're able-bodied, get your able body out there and do something. How the fuck are you going to pay people who are unwilling to work? You don't just get the kickback, put your heels up, and float through life while everybody else takes care of your ass. And I always throw these Nordic countries at you, and Canada, and Europe and shit. Look it up. See how long it takes them to get in to see a doctor, especially a specialist. Look at all the Canadians that come down here to get shit done here that it's nothing to us, it's just a procedure, probably outpatient. But to them, they gotta wait 6 months to a fucking year. You got bronchitis, your kids are sick, sorry, you can't get in to see your primary physician for 2 months. Shit, by then you're fine. Now, I don't know who this socialist bullshit sounds good to, but I'm not one of them. Sounds to me like you want more power and more of my damn money. And I'm not down for either one. Loco Cortez, those unwilling to work off fossil fuel in 10 years. Man, shut your ass up. What are you talking about? We're gonna go shoot all the cows? Put all the airplanes in a boneyard? They just sit there and rot because we're flying around on fucking monorails? somebody put some footsie pajamas on this girl, put her hair in some pigtails, and lay her ass down and go to bed. Now let me jump in this damn rat race. I know it's Sunday, but I still gotta handle biz. It's my Friday though. Now you know how it goes, people. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please sub, hit the notification bell, follow your boy on the Twitters @green_Jericho. Utilize the PayPal in the description box. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.